Bring it back, bring it back. Oh, snap. They don't sell these guys. You know, I was a HELION fan back in the day when this intrusion first came out. You know, you gotta love that V-tread. You know, when the first HELIONs came out, they were badass, dude. So I got like, you know, some Gorilla tape and, you know, drywall tape to reinforce this other body I have. This is my beater body. You know, 10MT Invictus Reactor HELION 4-wheel drive. Damn, I even put some armor stickers on there. Don't just bash blast. Damn. HELION Intrusion XLR Ionic Reactor. Same thing, 3000 kV body, and I got them V treads on there. Damn, that looks good, looks clean, looks badass. Hey, you guys see that new Mojave 7th scale short course truck by Arma today released? It looks dope. I want to get it. It's independent suspension, not like that rigid axle, but it does look good. So anyways, guys, it's good to talk to you guys again. I missed you guys. I want to give you guys a conversation. They got this like little muffler on the side with the detail. Looks dope. It's kind of like that HELION Avenge MT. This is the old Invictus. Now this Invictus didn't have a slipper clutch when you first buy it. They come with these Ionic controllers. You know, you got the trims all up on here, EPA adjustment and all that stuff. It does have a beginner mode switch right here, which is pretty cool. Same thing goes for the Intrusion. But anyways, that's the comparison side by side. I love these rigs. You know, I miss them. That's why I had to take them out and kind of talk about them with you guys with today's conversation. The drop back shot right there with them two colors on the Invictus, and then you got the Intrusion body on the back. Damn, that looks good. This one had a little bit of red aluminum. What else could I say about this? I think it's 60 amp speed controller. They both have 60 amp. I'm running RC Gear Shop batteries on them right now. They do. Let's run them already. Body's back on. Damn, you know the Invictus, the front of it looks like one of those bigger cab Dodge Rams kind of. I always like a Dodge Ram body. If I wanted to ever purchase the MT410 Techno, I was going to get a Dodge Ram body and do kind of some of that camouflage paints looking style on it. But I did not get one yet, so I don't know what I'm thinking. Maybe I'll get that, maybe I'll get an Infraction, maybe I'll get a Mojave, who knows. But anyways, guys, this guy is 4x4. This guy is 2-wheel drive only. Kind of reminds me of that old, you know, 2-wheel drive Stampede with the way it's raised. But I always thought this truck looked a little better. When it first came out, JT ran it, and I was like, damn, I gotta buy that sucker. That sucker looks good. So I ended up getting it, and I never regretted it, never sold it, kept it, and now we're gonna get a little quick run for it for you guys. So sometimes if I want to go red or I want to go blue, you know, depending on what I want to ride, I'll switch bodies, you know, just to kind of get a different look going. Now this thing will wheelie like crazy if I wanted it to. But right now the batteries are kind of low on this sucker, so I'm just kind of running it here. It does have good handling ability. Especially you add that slipper clutch on it, it does roll pretty good. You know, in the dirt it's badass. This is more like my basher because it is, you know, 4-wheel drive and stuff. And I run this thing on the dirt sometimes with my basher body, and then otherwise I'll kind of run it out here. But right now, you know, the slipper, I kind of turned it down a little bit just to kind of keep its wheels down for you guys, to give you guys a good look here. It's badass, dude. This is the HELION Invictus for you guys. Yeah, damn. I hope you guys are having a good weekend. You know, they got them new rigs coming out. Everyone's rolling with that Infraction. It's looking pretty damn good, man. And this thing is pretty quick for what it is. You know, when it first came out, I thought it was a badass brushless rig. You know, if you guys wanted something just to bash with that's light, easy, and quick. But, you know, when you got a 2-wheel drive, they're a little faster, but for 4-wheel drive, you know, it's a little funner to run off-road and stuff like that. With these V-treads, I always thought it ran pretty good in the concrete asphalt or whatever like that, because it doesn't slide as much as my Stampede, like on the Avenge MT video I showed you guys last time. You guys saw the Stampede was just sliding around, but these V-treads actually, like, grip it a little better. So if you guys remember the old Bigfoot #1 from Stampede that had the V-treads, kind of got that, but I kind of like the HELION ones a little better, as you can see here. But yeah, that's it. Let's break that. Let's grab this bad boy. I'll show you the two-wheel drive. Now this one did come with a wheelie bar, so you don't have to worry about flipping it. But this thing is two-wheel drive, so you basically will flip it a lot easier. But this thing is a little bit faster, a little bit more peppy, just because of the fact that it's two-wheel drive. See how fast it is? It's like, this is like, you could race with this thing. It's so big, man. But it's badass. It does wheelie fast. It runs smooth. This one's a little more quiet too, as you guys can hear. It's weird because it's got like the same motor and ESC, but it just runs more quiet. I think it's because it's two-wheel drive, and it's just so fast, man. This thing, it's badass. See that? Damn, I love driving this truck right here. It's got a different, it doesn't turn on the dime as much, but it is two-wheel drive, you know, see? But it's so peppy and so fast. But it could be the battery. You know, I'm running same batteries on them, but it could be the battery in this vehicle is a little bit more charged than the other one. So I don't know, but I love this. It has a nice sound to it. It's quiet. You hear the V-tread do that, and it's just, oh man, it's one of those monster trucks you never regretted buying. You know what I'm saying? Someone got a loud car over there. Can't hear myself talk. I crashed this into the fence one day and just busted in one of the A-arms, but I got that replaced because I was out here just speed running it and I crashed it. But anyways, guys, look at that. Ooh, the wheelie bar's non-adjustable, unfortunately, so it does kind of stay low, but that's all right anyways, because I want to keep that body super clean, and I love just like running this thing. Ooh, man, you can hear that squealing. Damn. Damn. You guys know I love my 10 scale rigs, monster trucks here. Yeah. You gotta brake, otherwise you'll crash so fast with this thing. The range works good on these controllers, by the way. You could feel it, but damn, when this thing you start going, you kind of get out of control. So I don't know if like this battery's more charged, but I might have to flip it to see if the Invictus is more peppy. Damn. It's all good though. I think it's good. Yeah. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys watching. I had to bring you another video right here with these two rigs, the Intrusion and the Invictus, right here, showing you guys another spin around. Damn. You guys have a great day. 8 minutes and done. I'll see you on the next. Just kidding. Actually, you know what it was the diff on the Invictus. It was a little blown out. So if you listen, you can hear it. See, you listen to it like that, you know that's a blown diff. So I want to show you guys what kind of a blown diff sounds like. I mean, you can still run it. It's like on not full power because the drive line, you know, one of the diffs are kind of blown, but you can hear it. You hear that? So if I kind of slow down here and I kind of show you guys and you listen, you hear that? That's how you know the front diff is blown. So I'll check that. You know, I think the Avenge has the similar diffs on this sucker that you could kind of run to make this thing more solid and be peppy again. And that was the reason, because I was bashing it and one of the diffs blew out in the front. But anyways, guys, that's just a quick little look at my HELION Invictus and my Intrusion right there. Have a great day and weekend. Actually, real quick, so after taking this bad boy apart, 30 screws later, 10 minutes later, you can see that the diff taken apart right there. So I'm looking at it here, and the teeth aren't broken. I think one of the screws are loose. So I'm gonna tighten it up, put some diff fluid in there, and really see if that changes things, you know. So yeah, but you know, looking in here, it only comes with 2 satellite gears, so I could probably buy an extra one, put it in there, and then add some diff fluid in there to get it nice and tight, and then tighten these little screws up in there. They got these little lock pins. This thing's tons of screws, man. You're looking like 30 screws in there later, taking it apart, you know what I'm saying? There's a quick look at the slipper system that I installed in there, but there's also the differential. You could buy a center differential, and it goes more on the rear of the truck. See, that's the front of the truck and that's the rear of the truck. But accessing the diffs is pretty easy on this car, and I was thinking I was gonna have to purchase some new differential gears, spider gears, or planetary or whatever. But I might not have to. I think if I seal that up real tight with these screws and make sure there's no gaps, maybe shim one of these bearings right here or something like that to keep it nice and tight. It should spin better, but I'm gonna add some about 10K in the front differential fluid, and it should be good to go. But yeah, just a little I had to know what the problem was, and which gear was messed up. As you can see, the outdrive gear is pretty good. It doesn't look, oh wait a minute, why is it like that? Oh man, wait a minute, I think I found the problem. It's right here. This piece might be the broken piece. So I changed my mind. I just put some 30 weight instead, because knowing that it's missing 2 satellite gears and it's only got 1 set, I added that in there. So I'm letting this sit for about 5 to 10 minutes just to let it settle. There you go. There's a better focus right there. So yeah, so we'll slap this all back together and see how it pieces out, and if it runs better.